My first question was, can you hear me? And the answer is no, ma'am. No. Got him. So I'm trying the like Gen Z middle part thing today. I don't think it works for me, but I'm going to rock it all night. So I'm excited. Okay. So today, a headband thing. Ooh, that's good. Is that a thing? You got to like send me a picture. I'll go. I do not know what that is. The headband thing. Oh, wait. The Gen X headband thing. I don't know what that is. Gen Z middle part. That's how I parted my hair forever. Yeah, I know. It's like you can't just pick a part of the head and make it like all yours. But I don't know. It's apparently a thing. Yeah, I'm really excited to like, I don't know. So last year, a couple of years ago, there was the big bell bottoms trend, and that was my favorite in the 90s. Was my favorite trend. I love bell bottoms so much. I have zero. I have flares like now, like they're like my main pants. My main pants. But what's old is new again? Grim, we're not that old, are we? All right, wait. So my lights are like really bright today. So when I like lean closer to the screen, it's crazy. Okay. So I need some help. I know I am deciding, first of all, I still have to do this. I have to get this bubble thing right because I keep fucking it up every time and I can't remember what it is. What I need to do is watch my friggin' VODs and just memorize what I do. Like, it's insane. But so today I was thinking of either working on vibrator or I like, were you born old, Grim? Get off my lawn. See, it won't even stay. My hair is like disobeying the premise of the. So the thing that I want to work on two things today. But I'm only going to like really work on one of them, right? Like I want to do two, but one is the focus. So what I want to do is to forget completely what I'm saying and blank. Okay. So I want to build a time boxing app for myself to basically like hack my behavior. And what that means is like, I want to build a to-do list and then I want to build a randomizer for a bunch of different like time blocks, like anywhere between like 2 minutes and half an hour. No, not 2 minutes and half an hour, 2 minutes and like 2 hours, right? So I want to build a bunch of, actually, Fafin, this is a very forgiving app. And so the time boxing app, it started out as just like, okay, like, so I do things right before I need to get them done. So today it was like I don't know what time it was. It was like 10:15 and I'm like, okay, I'm going to take a shower before I stream. Like it's 10:15, yo. Like 10:15. Like I should be online streaming, starting whatever. But the idea from the project came from that mess, so it's okay. And I'm really excited about it. Like I actually want to do it and finish it and put it on my like website or maybe even put it on an app like and use Flutter and learn like Android development or some shit. So the app basically I started off with one small little piece of it and it's just like the beginning of a to-do app. And so you make your to-do list and then you have a randomizer and it randomizes items on your to-do list and then it randomizes times that you have to box them in. Like so like if it says like brush your teeth might be on there because I don't always brush my teeth like right at the morning and right before evening. Like sometimes I do it randomly throughout the day. So it's this weird thing that like I could just do. So like if I haven't, done it yet, then it'll like scroll through the list and then I'll also have like categories like home versus work, right? Because I know not everybody like works, so I think I'd have like a hobbies or like a other or like whatever, projects or something, like make your own category. And so let's say I had my home stuff going and I had like do the laundry, brush your teeth, like things that are impossible for ADHD. No, I have no morning routine, Grim. Absolutely zero morning routine. The only thing that I do regularly, I mean, I do brush my teeth eventually before noon. like, and if I go out, like if I go somewhere, I will. Right? Like every time, actually, if I go out like 3 times in a day, I'll brush my teeth before every time I go out. Right? Sure. I guess you're right. It is kind of routine. It's not like, but it's not, it's irregular. It's very irregular. At least I do it. I still do it every day, but I don't do it at a regular time. Yeah, no, I feel you, Algo. Like I definitely do before I go out, every single time before I go out. So then, but part of that is because I don't remember like if I did already. So like, there's also that. This app, okay. The other thing about this app, so basically it would scroll through the items that I have to do and I would weight things that are really important or things that have a due date, right? So if I like star something, then it'll, hey, messing with you, how you doing? So if I star something and it has a due date, it will like, it will come up more often in the queue, right? And then, so the other thing I was thinking is like, I don't really recognize my accomplishments ever. Like I've said like so many horrible things about how bad of a developer I am. Like I don't finish anything. I'm just really mean to myself. And I think if I set a feature on the app, on the application or on the, that like just stores what I've done, like, and the time that I spent on it. Yeah, I know, right, Grim? Yeah, for reals. But if I store, and especially if I star it, like as a important or as an accomplishment or something, if I store it, then like I'll be able to like look over it and I can build a resume with it or something like that. Like I can look over like it's not a fair fight. Fafin, I am so mean to myself. I am so mean. And I'm the worst part is I'm also extremely forgiving. Do you like the turtleneck, you guys? It's not like something I usually like kick, but I like, I like this. I like the whole, sorry, this is a blanket. I'm an old lady. So I don't know, cozy, I love cozy sweaters. Have you tried Task Warrior? Wait, but I want to build. Oh. I could build off of it. They have libraries and it has like a time boxing thing where you randomize your shit and you randomize. I mean, the whole point is like to build my own, but like that sounds cool. Task Warrior. The thing is, I don't like gamified things. Not that I think this is that, but I'm not a fan of gamified. Like life is not it's just not fun for me. Hold on, I'm looking it up. Task Warrior. Is it open source? Task Warrior is free and open source software that manages your to-do list from the command line. Oh, I don't want it to be command line. But that's cool. But maybe I could make a front end for it or something because it's open source, right? That'd be interesting. Open source cross-platform time and task management tool used to keep track of and handle tasks. That's interesting. That's cool. That's cool. What's it written in? Oh, it's C++. Well, it might not matter if I'm just, I don't know, that kind of gives me a stomach ache. Like thinking of learning an entire tool and what it does instead of just coming. You can use libraries built in other languages. I will check it out, Dev Technica. I'm going to start with my own because I already have it sort of in my mind. And I also, part of this too is to like build something that I can show off. It doesn't have to be huge. It doesn't have to be like crazy. I just want it to be mine. Be easier to finish a project using something existing as a framework. You're right. That's true. A lot faster to start a project yourself. Yeah, that's a good point. Like easier to finish, harder to start, faster to start, but I might not finish it. Well, I want to finish it. And the other thing I wanted to do with it is to So you would add categories and then you would like toggle between work and home so that when you're at work, like you can set times or whatever, I don't care. But when you're at work, you can, what the fuck am I saying? You can just have work stuff come up. But also one thing that I want to do, like I want to add an option that just says like I got distracted, or like maybe just rate like a self rating, because like not a self, that's not a good idea, but something that says so what I was thinking is like I want to know. No, that's not true. That's not true. I don't want to do that. I don't want to rate myself. Instead, what I want to do is just swipe up if you don't finish it, swipe right if you want to move it to the future, and swipe left if you finish it. So up is like I want to do it later today. Right is like move it to the future, and left is I'm done. Maybe left should be move it to the, that doesn't seem like the right logic, but I can always switch that. But like basically I want to swipe. That's true. Wait, was going to say without something prompting me to check in, I'd never look at that app. Yeah, you'd have a time box every day or something. Yes. So Dev Technica, that is the whole thing. The 100% is so the whole idea is the time box. If you get distracted, it's okay. Like, I was going to do Fafin. I was just going to do an alarm. I was going to put an alarm in it. But a silent notification, so that's the other thing, like going extra. Hey, what's up? Like going further, doing it more. I don't want to have to stop something that I'm hyper focusing on if I'm doing really well. So like maybe there's a really easy way to like add more time, and it can be just like a regular amount of time, a notify send. I have to think about the notifications. I've never really thought about it. The notifications, it's interesting. I feel like it is definitely something I'm building for me. So the time box is just a minimum. So yes, Grim, the time box is essentially, no, I don't want to think about it like that. Like it's the time that you have. Yes, it is a minimum. It is. I'm not going to like deny that. But they are Lego collections. Yes, they are shared Lego collections. But yes, there are Millennium Falcon, AT-AT. There's a lot of fun ones up there. There are more up here. Hold on. Got Boba Fett, R2-D2, Prime. There's a piano in the back that works. It's pretty cool. It doesn't work, but it makes noise. It's pretty awesome. And then we have the hold on, it's up here. The Ghostbusters Firehouse, and this is Rivendell, which is really pretty. Lots of cool things. Yeah, it's fun. It's really fun. Are you thinking of trying to track the tasks? No, Fafin, I'm not. Like, I am actually track the tasks. So I will keep the time that it takes for the day. But what I don't want to do is like, it is big. It's in 2 spots, I think. Yeah, it's in 2 places. Do you want to look at it, Grim? I can show you. I don't know. I might have to. It might be too long to bring my camera. If I had my GoPro on, I could show you. Yeah. No, that's okay. That's okay. So thinking of trying to track so I will track the tasks in a way. I'm not going to hyper focus on the data, because I think sometimes that can be detrimental. Watching myself fail, sucks. Like I was thinking, okay, if I used the app for like 4 hours a day, right? And I saw myself like only working 4 hours, like that's false, right? Like I don't want to see like false things. If I like happen to not use the app because I'm trying to stay away from my phone or whatever, like that's fucking fine, right? Like I don't want it to be so strict and so time driven that it like cuts off my natural behavior. Like I can go in, another thing I want to do with the app is just make sure that you can just wipe a task, right? You could say, I finished it and like not have to put how much time you spent it, just say that it got finished. It was done. Right. I'm not fucking, yeah, no, fuck a checklist. Fuck it. Like they don't fucking work. Do you know what works best for me as a person with ADHD or like as a human in general? I'm so close. When I get close, my face gets so bright. Lots of 3D prints. No, they're Legos. They're not 3D prints. They're Lego. So what works for me, Fafin, is like typing or texting or writing down one task, doing the task, and then crossing it off. That works fine. I forgot and wing the upgrade anyway. Hell yeah. Mm-hmm. Just turn down the lights or push them farther away or make them warmer. He's drilled in project management and version control. That's awesome. That would not, if someone tried to micromanage me like that, I would like we'd have words. So making it warmer didn't help, but I think I can turn it down. That seems a little better, right? From the light bouncing off my face? Jeez. It looks better. It's still really bright, I feel. Do you think? I also have to sit back here. Like I can't sit forward. Ah! Ghostbusters. Okay. It's not really doing me any favors right now. Maybe if I'm like on a different part, like if I sit over here, I don't know. It might be the angle. Nope, that's not good. How's that? Is that better? Worse? Okay, good. Fixed. Anyway, so yeah, so I was thinking about this app, or I could work on face a lot of exhaustion. Yes, I'm exhausted all the time, Heiner. I am tired all of the time. Yes. Yeah, we'll do that, old sloppy. Put Jasmine in front of the camera so you don't have to worry about it. Yeah, I know, that's a good idea. No joke, I'm watching this stream, GDQ and programming. Yeah. If I don't have three things yeah, no, Dev Technica, I feel that. I mean, although sometimes so that's interesting because like I am always sort of doing three things, but to finish things, like I'm always doing a lot of things, but to finish things, the crossing off thing really works. Like one thing. Like that thing will get finished. The other things are just buzzing. Like they're just buzzing all the time. You know what I mean? Like it's not like I only do one. But I gotcha. Whatever. I'm not doing three things right now. I'm just chatting. Should I be on just chatting? I'm talking about an app I want to build, so I think I'm okay. So anyway, should I, and this I'm going to just poll. I don't really care how many people are here, whatever, who votes or whatever. But I want to poll to work on Vibrator, and if whatever project I start is going to be like a big project for a while. So and I'll probably look at like, you know, It'd be cool to like look at Task Warrior and see if I can, adapt anything to it or whatever. I don't know. I'm not going to do that right now, but like that's not what I can. Okay. The middle part's really driving me crazy. So the two things is vibrator, and what I want to do with vibrator is really like dive into how to make the model better using a large language model to train it. And trying to figure out if the accumulation method is like that I'm using is like the right one. So I sort of want to redevelop the actual NLP model, which means I'm going to like learn a lot more about NLP than I know now. So it's either that or this like really fun to do thing that like if I say it may not take long, like I don't know if I'm being optimistic or if I'm like just, I don't know. It might still take a while. They are still really bright. It's okay. I'm not going to let it bother me. I just don't feel like I look like this. I'm like, I don't look like this. This is weird. It's the part. I'm fixing it. I can't do it. It's me. It's me. Hi. Oh, that feels so good. Go back to yes. Before we answer the poll, could you think about this question? Would a time boxing app help you with the vibrator project? I don't think so. Fafin. A time boxing app will help me shower at like 3 p.m. instead of 10 minutes before stream. I don't think that I would end up building my project with a time boxing app. I think I would, the tedium of converting all of the ideas into the app would be frustrating. No, I want to work on both Dev Technica. Like I could work on either and I could drop, so I could like Vibrator is going to get done someday, or it's not. It might just stay like this. Actually, I don't even have it up right now, which is funny. I should probably take that down. I don't have bubbles up either. I got to put them up. Yeah, I hear you, Grim. Like, I just can't. It's just the tedium is exhausting. Is mostly for my day. Yes. It is mostly for like my depression and my ADHD and things that like are hard for me to I think it's like I have this like agonizing list. I have this agonizing to-do list all the time and it's in my brain and I don't want to. If I could just say like just work on this for 5 minutes and know that I had the dopamine to use the app, right? Like I have the dopamine, where do I like put that energy? It just helps me by essentially picking a task and saying like you have to focus on this for a minimum of X. And then if I have the dopamine, if I've got the like, if I feel okay, if I'm like, whatever, in a good place, then I can tackle it. If I'm not in a good place, I'll re-roll, I'll just be like, okay, I can't, that's impossible. I don't have the energy for that. I'm going to re-roll this, And so it's really for me to hack my energy, I think, because it can be really hard. It can be really hard. And watching myself fail constantly is so tough. I mean, I know I'm not failing constantly, but I feel like I'm failing constantly. Yeah, exactly. It's like impossible to push things. Absolutely. Yeah. Okay. So, so here. I'm just going to do a quick poll. Vote for whatever you want. I will do vibrator. I love vibrator. I will do this time boxing app. I think it's really interesting, and it can be as small as like a tiny little feature and as big as like a bunch of features that I want to do. But I just want something that like, if either of these projects is fine, but like I just want something I can sink my teeth into. Don't even know yet. I don't even know dev technical. Probably Python. I might do Django. I don't know. It's a good question. I don't want to do a new language. I'm really exhausted from learning a new language while I'm building. So it's going to be kind of a long poll, but whatever. Okay, different feature question. Task tracking app. Thinking you'll kind of enter things you need to do, then just looking at it and shake the phone, hit a button a few times, and you get prompted to say, yeah, I can do that, and go working on it. Yeah, that's good too. Invent the platform with the shake. It'll be fun. You should to appreciate the process. I should what to appreciate the process? I should what? Yeah, that would be fun. Yeah, I will. Yeah, I will enjoy it. Yeah. Yeah, I do. I enjoy learning new language. And I've been like trying to learn C. But I just don't want to. I don't want to feel like I'm falling behind because I don't like, because I'm still learning like new things too. I mean, we all are as like software engineers, but I kind of want to learn new things in one spot, you know? How many followers until we do another Arduino project? Good question. Let's see. I was thinking, do you no, Dev Technica. I do not want to learn Rust yet. Thank you. Not yet. Not yet. I would love to do it in Haskell. That'd be badass. So in order to, how many, so Fafin, I was thinking of doing like a sub goal to cut my hair into a pixie cut, like to get a pixie cut, like, or like just a really short haircut, like right here. But it would have to be like a big sub goal, like big. And I'd have to do some like 24-hour bullshit. And you guys know how often I like am on stream. So time box, 5 people, yo. Okay, cool. Down for time box. Yeah, a bob or like a pixie even. I've always wanted to do a pixie, like you know, like not a bob, but like just the top, just the top of the, you know, like a pixie. I don't know. It kind of grows out into a mullet a little. Not really, but I love my long hair, Grim. I do love my long hair. Yeah. Alice. Grim, I don't think I can pull off a mullet. I mean, the thing, or a mohawk. The thing about people who pull off mohawks is they want to pull off mohawks. I think that the only thing you need, the only requirement to pull off a mohawk is wanting to pull off a mohawk. I couldn't, my brain wasn't fast enough. I was thinking about other stuff. I meant Mohawk, but it's the only thing that you need is like to want to do it, and then you're good. So like, I don't want to pull off a Mohawk, so I wouldn't be able to pull off a Mohawk. I can't. It's bleh. All right. So we've got. So we're gonna use Excalibur to write out the features, and I'm gonna share my screen. So I don't know if y'all can hear those like big like tonks. But that's ice falling from my roof, like waiting to kill me. It is. Oh, Fafin, what are you doing? What the hell even is this? I don't remember. This is why I need an app that remembers my accomplishments. Sorry, my nose is very itchy. Itchy nose. What were we doing, Fafin? Like, what the hell is this? Is this Arduino? No. Oh, this is your timer. No. This says Fafin. This must have been, this is when we did a Chrissy Critiques and we looked at your app. I think that's gotta be it. Ice falls in a predictive, yeah, just don't be under, it's really, really cold, Stone Cold Coder. Stone Cold. It's not thawing. It's not thawing. It's just too fucking heavy. But yeah, you're probably right. But it just like it's not warm enough to thaw. Maybe no, I don't think so. It could be from the house, but I don't think so. All right, anyway. All right, so we're gonna use some Excalibur. Don't be ashamed of me. Let's see, what's on this thing? All right, what's this pretty thing? Oh, this is what I want to update to vibrator. I'm excited about that. Okay, cool. All right, so we're gonna come down here. Hey, Alan. Alan, I'm doing a new project. Any advice you want to offer is very welcome, sir. Bubbles! Water and death. All right, cool. Okay, so so the basic, I'm just gonna draw it. Oh, absolutely do not want to go. I absolutely don't want to do the academic route. Absolutely not. It just doesn't work. This does not work for me at all. And time blocking is different than time boxing. So time boxing is different. It's like well, maybe it's not. There's a difference. Hold on. I've read this before. Maybe it's fake. Time blocking emphasizes deciding what you'll work on. Time boxing focuses on limiting how long you'll spend on it. So it's actually the opposite of what I'm talking about. Hey, it's just yogurt. How you doing? So the time boxing that works for me at work is, or it works for me like when I'm doing laundry or something, and it's not real. Okay. So let me talk about this a little bit, because I'm essentially creating, so I'm not using the same techniques as like those like Pomodoro fucking sucks for me. Time boxing doesn't work for me. Like if I say I'm only going to work for 45 minutes, I won't. I just won't. Sometimes I will like go way over and like forget about the time. And sometimes I just don't. I just don't. And so this is really to like, yeah. It does. Time boxing sounds like a violent version. Yeah, so I should probably come up with a new name for it. Like, but I don't fucking care. Let's not do that right now. That's not the most important thing. But like, you're right though. It's not time boxing. It's essentially, it's like allowing me to prioritize randomly, like chaotically. It's like chaotic prioritization. That's what it is. It's chaotic prioritization. Because it kind of doesn't matter what's important. So I've heard this many, many times, like importance doesn't matter for people with ADHD. And this isn't true for every one of us. Like we're not all the same. But it's not getting a task done has nothing to do with how important it is. It has to do with it's not interest driven either. It's like, because even sometimes you can be interested in something and not be able to do it, right? So it's like, it's more like if you have enough dopamine for it and if it doesn't drain your dopamine, like that is it. That's the end of the day, right? And for me, I can make that actionable in small spurts. And so I am hacking myself because the Pomodoro does not work for me. Time blocking does not work for me. Time boxing, I just don't follow those rules. I'm just like, I don't want rules. Like, fuck rules. So I'm sort of like doing this like chaotic thing, this like, all right, here you go, like random task, random time frame. Let's like make it fun. Like, can I get this done in 2 minutes? Doesn't matter. Can I do it for at least 2 minutes? Fucking yeah, I can, you know? So like, that's what it's like. Hey, intelligence, how you doing? Anarchy. Tracking progress. So tracking progress doesn't work for me because I don't recognize my own accomplishments. I don't even know how. Like tracking progress is vague to me. I don't know what it even means. Like a percentage bar. Like I can't. No, I know what you mean, but I don't know what it like. You like write down that you made progress at all. Like I made progress, but is it binary? Like what's the quantitative method there? Or is it not quantitative? Is it qualitative? Is that I can't do that. I can't. I mean, I can. I certainly can, but like I hate it. All right. C#. Oh, great. Oh yeah, the coding coma. I feel you, yogurt. Dividing tasks into logical steps and mark each step done, which adds to the main task completion. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's funny. So yeah, I can do that. But I won't. Unknowns 100% grim. I'm like, they're all fucking unknowns to me, baby. I make beautiful things, but I do it on a non-linear path. Non-linear, man. Oh man, that one hurt. Move it to the next sprint. Yeah, non-linear, baby. Okay. All right. So basically what I want, and I'm just going to draw it out for now so I can see it, is, so this is like a to-do list, right? And let's not call it that. Let's call like it a list of stuff, because it's different than a to-do list, because like it has brushing my teeth on it. Like, what the fuck does that? That's like, sure, it's a to-do, but like, that's not like real. It might have things like consistently that repeat. It is a to-do list, but sometimes I'll put like random fun things on here, like go to the movies or some shit. Maybe that shouldn't be time boxed, or like, can you imagine like if I had breaks, like if I had like, oh, like Netflix and chill for like 10 minutes. wait, without chilling. I don't know. Just Netflix. I don't know what the thing is anymore. Okay. So we've got a list of stuff. And that list of stuff will have two categories on purpose, because otherwise work stuff and home stuff. And I don't want that big. I want it here. Okay. Okay, and then this is going to have like current project. I don't know. This just is an example, like future project. No, I'm just gonna do thing A, thing 1, thing 2. And then home stuff is gonna have home thing 1 and home thing 2. Okay. This is gonna be work thing. Finishing a task is an opportunity to reflect on how long it took me to do. Is an opportunity. Yes. Finishing a task is an opportunity to reflect on how long it took me to do or to get around to and feel terrible. Yes. Faffin, yes. 100% yes. Yesity, yes. Daily routine stuff on a to-do list is fine. Like I forget to scoop all the cat's litter boxes. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Putting a bunch of videos in a little player, but then it would just play one randomly whenever I started it without me having to choose. Oh, well, that's neat. You're going to use SQLite, DuckDB. I think, I don't know. I'm just used to Postgres, but I could use, I don't know. I'm not worried about the stack. I want to look at the features first and then think about the stack. Yeah, but it's still no. Like I still know it. And I mean, I could use SQLite. And I also want to remember, like I want to aggregate the accomplishments, and which I could do a front end actually. But I don't know, because I don't know if I want to keep them all. Like I sort of want to that's a good point though. Like I want important work thing. I want the important things to be marked separately. Oops. What the fuck did I do? Okay, important work thing 1. I'll make a 2 just because. And these are things that if I accomplish them, they like belong in an important box, like a box of things that I did good. And I can look back and go, you did good. And instead of, right, because just like Faffin said, I don't get a reward from finishing something. And if I do, it doesn't last. Definitely doesn't last. I don't want to do medium, but you're right. No, they're different. So the priority field is a little different. It's not about priority, right? Like I will, in the back end, I will have like a due date possibly. Like you might be able to put eventually I want to add a feature where you can add a due date to each of these. And if it gets close to the due date, it's just more likely to come up. And it doesn't increase the time or anything. It just like has a higher likelihood of showing up, right? That's it. And because I don't want, what happens when I know something is due is I like push it off and push it off and push it off and push it off. But if I can like manage to trick myself into doing like 3 minutes of it or 5 minutes of it or something, transitions are also shit for me. So I don't know how I'm alive. But then the other thing I want to do is like, if you finish a task, like the timer, if I'll have a timer or something, the timer doesn't like you have to like say, if you want to stop the timer and move on to a next task, you have to answer it twice, because otherwise like it should be like, I finished, good, you fucking rest, because I also don't do that. So it could be, and I don't forgive myself for that. Like if I get tea, I like feel guilty because I went to get tea, although I've been much better at it. But anyway, so yeah, so I like the priority field is interesting, but I want them to be separate because the home things are actually going to be like they're going to be different entities, like things that aren't starred. I only stop to eat because it helps the coding. Yeah, I'll go, I hear you. So like, so they will be different things. So like home thing 1 is something that is unimportant and maybe repeated. Oh my God, I haven't even, you know what I haven't even done? I haven't even started bubbles. Let me just like take it down. Is it weird for me to not, I'm gonna pause bubbles today, y'all. And vibrator's not up either, so I might take it off of the, I think I'm gonna take it off of the project. It's pretty low key, minimalist day. I just wanna like wireframe something, decide what I'm gonna build, and yeah, and then move on. So I should add a channel point. I wouldn't follow it. Grim, do you know how often like people say stretch and it takes me forever? It takes me forever. And like even no, it's just stretching. It's just the one. I was gonna give another example, but I couldn't think of one. I'll go, I'm happy you're here. How was your stream today, by the way? Grandma, I saw you like streaming like the last couple days. I didn't pop in. I just saw it and I'm like, I'm going to bed. Hard code it to turn off your monitor for 30 seconds. Ooh. No. No. So that's the other thing. I don't want to be forced. I don't want to be forced either. Like I want 2 questions. I want to say, I'm ready to move on. And then I wanted to say, are you sure you shouldn't rest? And then I want to be like, I'm sure, because sometimes I am sure. Hell yeah. 80% done, WTF. Exactly. I don't want to be micromanaged even by myself. Yes. Fafin and I have the same brain structure, I'm pretty sure. I think it's very similar. Yeah. Okay. All right, so we've got a list of stuff, and then we have like a list of times. And this is static, right? Of times. Like this is just gonna be easy peasy, like 1 bubbles. 1 minute, 2 minutes, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, dot, dot, dot. A list of times, wait, up to. So I don't think that I would pressure myself into doing anything more than an hour. Maybe even 45 minutes, like, let's be real. I'll keep going. It's going to be an hour. Okay. 60 minutes. Let's just keep it in minutes so that we're not, and I'll have like, all right, so you got a 60 minutes. Okay, so this is the list of times. Oh, that doesn't move. That's funny. So we have a list of stuff, a list of times. Then there's an interface that, so this doesn't matter. I'm just thinking, so the interface would be like you essentially just say like, I'm ready to do a task, and it'll pull up like a randomizer for the, so randomizer for the, okay. I should move this stuff away from the other stuff. It's driving me crazy. I hate sharing my screen at work because like I fidget on my screen, on my like computer. And so like, it will drive my boss crazy. It's pretty funny. All right, so essentially, so I've got a list of stuff, and the list of stuff, then I have like randomizers for both. So random, it's like, I don't know, like methods, randomizer to choose list of stuff, choose an item from the list of stuff, and a time from the list of times. God, that looks horrible. Let's move this. Jesus, why is it selecting everything? Okay. All right. So then, I want an aggregation and an accomplishments. And what accomplishments will do is it will, so this will basically keep the important things and the dates I finished them. Ooh. Ugh, I always forget that it doesn't wrap on its own. Is this wrap? Is this wrap? Where's wrap? Is there wrap text in this puppy? I feel like there should be if there isn't. There we go. Let's get rid of the outline. Of course it doesn't have, or whatever, fine. Okay, so the accomplishments keeps the important things and the dates I finished them, and aggregates the unimportant things. So, so this is another example of like, I think being able to add a regular everyday thing is important, but pulling it from a list. You guys ever see the like MyFitnessPal list? I hate it so much. Like, it's like it has like I actually jumped, Pinak. It's nice to see you. Did you get everything fixed? Scared me. Nobody has me full screen, so it never works. So the unimportant things should be like a populated list, I think. Like task driven things. And I don't think they always have to be task driven, but I think that it would help to have like task driven things. Oh no. I'm doing okay, I think. I'm tired. But and I don't know how long I've got today, but just because I'm like fading, and I've been super tired this week and yesterday. Improv ran way over, so I couldn't stream when I wanted to, and it just sort of spiraled. But at least I wasn't depressed. I was so well. I mean, at least it wasn't depression that stopped me. I was like, yay. But so today is good. Yeah. Okay. So then accomplishments, and I think this is like the minimum viable product. Yeah, the minimum viable product, because I had other ideas in the shower, but like, oh, right, swiping. I want to make sure it like swipes, so another method would be like, finishing a task, adding a task or important thing. And I also wanted to be able to split them up if I could, because sometimes I hyper focus on breaking things down. It's just not something I can do regularly. So break down. I just want the option, an important thing. Finishing a task, adding a task or important thing, breaking down, finishing, adding, what's the fucking, moving to the next day. And these should be like, how often should be able to add properties. So properties of the list of stuff. Should be able to add what am I saying? What? Properties. Does it repeat? There we go. There she is, everybody. Is it important? So the other thing is wait. The other thing I want is a wait. So I guess this is like a wait for importance, a due date. Ishan, hello. How are you, my friend? How are you? It is great to see you. I'm doing okay. How are you? That's great. I'm so happy to hear that. I'm working on a newish project, but it feels small. So I think, like, as I'm gathering my thoughts about it, it feels like attainable, which is good. And I think it will also be useful, which is fucking awesome. I do think it's probably like a SQLite level now that I see it out. You know, SQLite sounds good to me. Something little bitty. Or I could do a full stack JavaScript app and like use Mongo or something. It feels attainable. Okay, is it important? Does it repeat? Is it important? Does it have a due date? So due date. And then a method.
Can we get a hype train going?
You think? That would be cool. I don't know though. Hype train. I don't know. That would be fun. Wait, Grim, are those bits from your, like, were you doing the ad thing again? How'd you get that many more? You like must do that all the time. Oh, it's the surveys, right? The surveys, completing the Twitch surveys. I haven't gotten any bits from the research surveys that I do. Thank you so much for the bits. You rock. What? How do you get that? I don't know how you do it. I don't get any. They just take my like advice without paying me anything. Okay, so a method. Hey, rat hole, where's the DNS server? Alan! What? Woohoo! Thank you, Alan. Grim. Oh my gosh,
this
you guys!
This is a bit more than half of what I had left after the 200.
Oh my goodness, thank you so much.
Hyper training Sashi Wiggle.
You guys. Grim, thank you so much. Faffin, Alan. Oh, and thanks for the sub gift to Faffin. That rocks. You'll rock. Ooh, babies. So I never read this correctly. So on OBS, it says level 2 hype train, and then it says 50%. So that means I got a level 1 hype train for real. And I'm like, and the level 2 is like working up to it, right? 45 days for the bits to come through. Ah, rat hole, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate you. I was so excited for the level 1, y'all. Thank you. So yeah, so we got the due date and the method. Grim!
And that's the rest of them, Grim soapbox.
Woo! I'll have to dono them back to you because you can't give them to yourself, Grim, right? Like, you just like, thank you so much. Thank you so much. You rock. Grim soap. Do you want me to do soap? I was thinking 700 bits? Dude, 700 bits. And then 1,000 bits, and then 200 bits, and then Faffin with 300. There's so many bits. This is crazy. 3 subs, 4 subs, 1 million bits. I won't do that. I won't do it. It will be disrespectful. I would never do that. Never, ever, ever would I do that. Hey, Vanilla JS, how are you doing? Have you tried Vanilla JS? Do you like it? Old Sloppy. Thank you so much. Grim totally deserves it. Especially like, yeah, Grim rocks. Does not get enough thanks for the work that Grim does. Thank you so much. You rock. All right. So the method for the due date is just I just want to put a weight on the due date. It's not a big deal based on the due date. I don't even know. That feels like a front end thing too. Like it doesn't really feel like something I calculate on the back end. So there's definitely a split here. Like a lot of this is just front end shit. Okay, cool. All right, cool. Am I missing anything? Does anybody see anything that I talked about that isn't here? Does it repeat? Is it important? What is the due date?
I love the smell of fresh project in the evening.
Oh my goodness. I imagine that the smell of stale project would overcome the smell of fresh project in this zone. But I like it too, Faffin. Thank you so much. I love this. Google survey. Oh, I need to hook that up. I didn't know that. That's awesome. I'll hook mine up. That's cool. Oh, I'm not tired. You're tired. Stop. Okay. So am I missing anything? We've got work stuff, home stuff. I want to be able to add categories, but I don't think that's the most important thing right now. I might not even call it works. Well, I do need like a work stuff, home stuff toggle. So like just a choose a class toggle. Like a what do we call this? Like a light that new project candle. Smells that sweet, sweet vanilla project. Okay. What I'm not gonna hyper focus on this, but I'm trying to think of like work stuff versus home stuff. They're like time based. They're essentially like if I'm at work, I don't want to be distracted by home stuff. So, but I guess modes. You know what? I'll make it a mode. A modey. I don't even have that. I don't have face scan going. It's not gonna end up on Discord. What? Graham? That's, oh, is that from the, thank you so much for the gifted subs. Are those from Google Rewards? Did you just hook it up just now? Oh my God, you rock so hard. I love it. Oh my God, thank you. Thank you, level 2.73. Thank you so much, Grim. Thanks for the hype train. You made me super happy. Thank you, everybody. You rock. It's awesome. Thank you so much. Woohoo! Level 2, baby. Pal, thank you so much for the prime. Thank you all, you rock. Fair bit of that from the Play Store for a while. Getting 10 cents at a time, I know. Albums on Google Music, and they closed the service and gave me a reel. Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Choo choo. I know. I haven't even, well, and I need to make new like sub badges too. Like that hype train emote, like thank you so much for that because I need some new, like I need something to like update my shit. All right, so then wait based on due date. And what was the last thing I said? And you had one, Faffin, that you remind me of dealing with. Oh, no, that was just talking about old project stank. Yeah. So wait based. And then what was the other thing I just said? Can I have this do closed caption? So not closed captioning, but like listen to what I'm saying and remember what the fuck I just said. Can I have an app that does that? That like doesn't save, like it saves like 10 seconds back, right? The app is just constant listening, like not 10 seconds. Let's go let's go 45 seconds, right? The app is constantly listening to me, but it like deletes the data after 45 seconds so that I can pause it and be like, what the fuck did I just say? Because I don't remember what I just said. I don't want it to be like, oh, for this app or for the, no, I just mean like, Alan, like not even topics, just like, just words. Just words. I just need words. For real, Grim. Absolutely. I should build it. Like just, it doesn't, it's like, so I want modes. Yeah, I do want to, yes. Oh my God, Belle, thank you so much. Yes, that was it. Thank you. Oh my God, you're my hero. Okay, okay, so toggle for mode that silences one mode while the other is active. Can have both active if you want. You are my hero, pal. I guess you just have to stream all the time so Jack can remind. Yes. Well, Wilfred used to chat is my 45-second app. Yeah. Twitch is, yeah. A future feature. LLM Whisper to transcribe your stream of consciousness talking and read it back to you. Ooh, Whisper. Whisper is a good name.
Fuck your life! Bing bang!
Wilfred used to stream to to when like just to keep him coding, but I think he did it so that he could like review it for the VODs. He would keep it. I'm pretty sure. Wilfred, hello. How are you? Yeah. Probably scope creep. Having categories might be better than modes. Client 1, client 2, pigeon home. Probably scope creep right now. So you're saying scope creep because of categories. So the only reason I want modes, Graham, is because I don't want to work on. Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying. So scope creep, like the toggle. So like I should have the toggle in case I'm only working on work, right? Like, but in the category, like work mode may have separate categories. Yeah, I think you're right. That's scope creep because I just want it to be like a big list right now. But yeah, it's a good idea though. Maybe I'll just put it in here. Yeah. Ideas. Categories within modes. Right. Yeah. Okay, cool. Perfect. Sweet. Okay. I don't think I'm missing anything. Maybe I'll sort via tags. Oh, that's smart. Like it only, if you're in a mode on the front end. Okay. Tags can get super messy though. From scratch. Pal, I'm doing it from scratch. I do not have inspirations. However, Dev Technica pointed out that there's an app like this called fuck. It's not called fuck. It's called I have it up somewhere. Hold on, I'm gonna close Git Bash because I'm not running IRL bubbles or anything. Taskmaster. Yeah. I don't think it does. Maybe if it does this, maybe it randomizes and chooses stuff, and I don't know. I don't know. I've never used it, so I don't know. Cascade. Okay, cool. Apps like this one. I can check them out and garner inspiration. the fuck is a tool that tries to make your previous command work? What is this? Ah, sweet. The fuck? God, I love this. I love this so much. Python. Did you mean Python? Yeah, fuck yeah, I did. That's so awesome. I love this. Is this uh hold on, I don't want that. I want to watch it myself. How do I watch it myself? Where's the little eye? I'll just star it. I didn't use it. I don't want to star it if I didn't use it, but I want to watch it. How the fuck do I watch it? You guys, I can't remember how to use GitHub. Oh well. UIs, man. I don't know. Where the hell's the little eye? Did you mean remove refactor? Refactor all? It seems awesome, but where do I put where do I do the eyeball thing? I don't even know. I don't know how to watch it. If I press this, can I watch it myself? How come this is so hard? Did they take it away? Y'all? Did they? Hey, along with Chris, how you doing? Why is am I not, oh, I'm not signed in.
Boob.
Okay, T, for real? That sounded like you TTS'd boob. That was awesome. I love the boob, but also boob is also very great. I'm not even signed in here. Hold on. Ooh, is it after January? I gotta do my, I think I have 2-factor here. There we go. Oh my God. I just want never be notified. That works for me. But because I can go to like watched apps, right? Yeah, that's fine, whatever. Or maybe I'll star it and check it out. I think it'll be really fun to use. Okay. Okay, so I had the toggle. By the way, T, how you doing? Okay, so I have the toggle for the mode, silence, so it silences. And a really good way to do that is tags, but I think I have to be careful with tags. Hell yeah. That's awesome. So I have to be careful with tags because I don't want it to be like something that I can add tags to. Otherwise I'll do that all fucking day or I won't do it. It's got to be something that's simple. Like I need to either pick that it's work stuff or pick that it's home stuff, like a little icon, like pick an icon, a category, and just like tag it, like type it in, tag it. That's it. So it will be a tag, but there are limited number. I guess not if you can add them. I think I'm going to keep it so that maybe I'll write a hobby tag too. Hobbies, but I don't want to be in a hobby mode. Like that's just home stuff. So it's like work stuff that I don't want to be distracted. And home stuff where like I can be distracted by work stuff or by like, but so like if it's like home stuff and it's like a hobby, that's cool. But like, okay, so let's say I was doing like stream stuff. I don't want to have to toggle for stream stuff. That's a lot of work. But if I'm like, hey, I want to do something with Twitch stream today, I can't prioritize. I won't do a home thing. It does need a tag. And that tag should be like the mode is what I'm calling. Oh, Alan, I think T means that they're playing guitar, like playing music with they hands. Thank you for the follow, Mathematica. Yeah. So I actually think I'm going to keep it work stuff and home stuff, but if I want to sort by tags, I can. Okay. So that actually, I'm going to scratch the idea that I didn't like and say that I'm going to add tags. But maybe like a predefined list or something easy. Nana! Mathematica, how you doing? Hey, Nana, how are you? What's going on? Dude, okay, like, y'all, like, you come hang out when I stream. Stella! I swore, I definitely was like, yo, everybody's gonna be in bed by the time I start streaming. Like, there's no way that people are gonna stay up. I mean, I know Twitch is everywhere, right? Like, some of y'all are like on the West Coast, some of you in other countries, so like, it's not all the same. I get it, but like, the fact that I see some of you on at like noon as well is crazy. Good for you, Nana. Yeah, Alan, so I don't have the energy to get over the initial learning hump, but I also like don't practice. As a matter of fact, this would like heal. This would be amazing for my guitar. Like this app would help me get better at guitar. Like that would be effing amazing. I have to work tomorrow, Grim. I'm teaching babies how to swim. You put your right hand in. Me? Are you talking about me along with Chris? It's a deep dig, but it's true. No, I know I'm with you. I was just teasing. Okay, this feels good. I don't feel like I'm missing anything. I feel like this being done will feel really nice, I hope. I don't think it's crazy. I don't think it's... Do you think, Grim, that this like if I do categories within modes, that's pretty much just tags? Kind of is, right? I think it's the same. It's along the same lines. And it might be just really easy to just to have a tag. Yeah. 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 All right. So we'll pop this out of idea because technically I think we're using it. I think it's scope. Before I thought it was scope creep. It probably is. I don't care. It's enough. All right. So we have a little bit of an idea of what we're going to build. I'm going to put so I'm wearing a blanket like an old lady because I'm awesome. Actually, why don't we actually, I'll wait. Ad starts in 2 minutes, 50 seconds. I think I'm going to run this ad and take a quick pepper tennis. Sorry, paper tennis. I apologize. I'm going to run the ad, take a quick break, get some tea, and decide what stack I'm going to build this with. Ready? And y'all can like give me as much advice as you want. I will not build it in Rust. It's probably going to be JavaScript or Python or or C? Or PHP? I'll build it with Laravel. Okay. All right. BRB, I'm going to go get some more tea. I will see you all when I get back, and we will decide on a stack. That felt very finite singularity. Okay. BRB. I'm freezing. It's so cold. I ate like 8 strawberries. Oh, that's awesome, along with Chris. I miss Finite. I haven't popped in a while because I've actually been focused at work. Sorry, I'm freezing, so I've got I haven't tried NIM. I'm not gonna do any new like frameworks or stacks or anything. So HTMX is new to me. I'm sure it's not like crazy, but I don't think I'm gonna use it. So it will be Django with some sort of JS like front end. I'm not sure what like works with it right now. I know it uses Jinja, and I'd be happy to just use, whatever is most natural. And I can do Laravel with Postgres, but I think it's a little bit, I think this is like a SQLite level app. It seems like the only thing I need to store is like the list of stuff. I don't even think I need the list of time stored. Like I might just want like active, inactive, like amount of time spent on project. Actually, time spent on stuff. Like I want to store that and whether it's active and inactive. So also, there is something about things that are past due because, like, sometimes I can make fake due dates and they fuck me up. So I got to think about this. This is like a scope creep thing, but I almost don't want, like, I want to make sure that if you're past the due date, you haven't completed it, it just keeps staying high. And I want to be able to trash a task that isn't working for me and isn't serving me. Like if I want to quit a job, I want to be able to trash the whole. Yeah, okay, perfect. Sorry. Okay, so the stacks that I'm thinking of are PHP with Laravel. HTMX is basically standard for Django. Okay, I mean, I could check it out. That's cool. You should get a, ooh, well, that's like a game, but like, what's the reward? Just like, what if it was like, um, no, you're right. You're right. It is Faffin. So like, it is very important. I'm with you. So I could do it in Bash stack. Well, the prompt to reflect should be a feature that I do later. But I like the idea of bringing in the feature, and the reflection is also later. But a reward for trashing is actually a really good idea, like something that would be very useful. So it would be like a time saved. You'd have to do estimated time saved. In that task, I think I gotta hold on to it. I think I gotta hold on to the idea because I think I have to think about it a lot and I don't want it to stop the rest of the build, but I do think it's important. Trashing. Okay, so I'm gonna go back over here, ideas. Trashing a task should be rewarded. Even if it's just like a good job, you trashed a task. For now, it could just be like feedback, positive feedback. A quote about like emptying your like minimalism or some shit. I don't know, whatever. Okay. Django, PHP, JavaScript. Django is not its own language. Python, PHP, JavaScript. Hey, oh my God, hi. Hey, babe. Did you ski today? I love emptying my minimalism. Trash the minimalism. I don't think I'm going to do this in C. I think that was a bad idea. Ew, like a loser. Psh. Python or JavaScript or PHP. Probably. So it's funny, like I've built most of the backend that I've worked with is PHP, but I've also done a lot of Python. Obviously, y'all have seen me do a lot of Python. I think probably Python is the safest. All right, Python. It's raining so much in the mountains. Oh no, it's ruining the snow. All right, y'all, we're doing this puppy in Python. Python, so stack. I'm gonna make this a little bigger. Wait, how did I make it bigger before? Alt? What was I just making bigger? All right, so stack is going to be, should we do it with a Django? Yeah, we can just, we'll see. We'll see. Hey-o, Fluff, how you doing, bud? Buddy? 1 year. All right, stack. Python with Django. With some Django, baby. And then I will probably end up, so that's a good idea. I'm just trying to think of like what. Maybe I'll wait to decide on the front end. And I'll build it as an API. Because it's really just one table. Everybody's saying HTMX. I don't even know it. I haven't even entertained it a little bit. Should I be a master in HTMX or something? I don't understand. I feel like I'm getting HTMX harassed. Can learn in a few hours? Yeah. Not on stream. Huh. Oh no, Benson. What are we doing? Taking notes? That's right, bud. Skiing just got to be so expensive and I broke my ribs. No. No. All right, so we're going to start it in Python with Django. It's been a long time since we started a Django app, so we're just going to do it. I'm just going to wait on the front end. I'm probably going to make it Django API with a really simple SQLite database. Let's add that, like SQLite. I don't know. SQLite. And I'll probably put a repository in front of it or something. I don't know. God. Oh. I'm doing this for the second time. Things are going to come easier, but it is not going to be obvious. I will have to remind myself of stuff. I need to be kind. Ah, that sucks, Fluff. I'm so sorry. You didn't deserve it. You didn't deserve it. Don't say that. You did not deserve it. Benson, why are you sad? I may have got it. We'll see. Yes, you're right. I've got it. I can do it. Okay. So Fluff, you asked what we're doing. We're building like a simple, like, it's like it's basically an app that'll hack my brain to do like everyday tasks that are hard to get done with my dopamine, with my levels of dopamine. Did you see how cold it is though? It's so cold. It's like -20 in Alberta. It's insane. Yes, did you at least get good drugs? Absolutely. No, not anymore though, me Omniplex. I don't know, those never worked for me. Like I got them for like after a surgery and they just didn't work very well. I just got really sick. So -20 in Alberta is normal. Okay, all right, I don't know. -50? Oh, that's an you're streaming, not you're streaming. Hey Coder, what's up? Now I have to say every single letter or every single word in the dictionary separately so that Coder doesn't pinpoint a word that I've been repeating. So I have to be careful. Hey. Okay. So the application that I'm building will have a list of tasks and some properties about them. If I'm not done with a task, basically, I'm already like thinking of shaking the app, Faffin, which is not going to happen. But when I have enough dopamine to do something, I'll tap a button and it will randomize. It will randomize the amount of stuff. You're such a jerk. But I love you for it. It'll randomize the amount of stuff it'll randomize the stuff I have to do and assign a time minimum to it so that I can start on it. And then it will store things that are marked as important so that I can remember them, because oftentimes I don't give myself credit for the good things that I do. I just forget them. And I don't keep any memory, like my memory just, yes, Lisp Gamer, I actually was considering doing it in Flutter. I think I'm going to build it in Django first, make it an API, and possibly just have the app call the API if I do it in Flutter. Yeah, no, I think I like, I've seen it a little bit, Lisp. I've Josh Washy Wash once tried to get me to use it, and it just took me, like, I wasn't at the time ready to learn a new language or framework, but I would like to. Oh man, I beat myself until I get it done too. Yeah. 100%. Yes. I've heard of Dart. All right. Well, I'm going to wait. Like I said, I don't want to do anything new. I want to enjoy this project. I want to feel like I can get it done. I want to have like a simple, like maybe just even like a, really simple, JS UI, very, 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 very simple. That is just calling the API, and that's it. And in at first, like no logins or anything. And then I'll build it out to have logins and stuff. Yeah, Bootstrap, baby. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't see why not. There's nothing in here that needs... There's nothing in here that needs more than one call to the server unless you have a login and stuff like that. Unless you're like... But like, if I'm just building this for me for now, well, I should still put some like security in it. But again, like there's nothing in here that's like crazy. Like imagine you were just like using someone else's list. It fucking doesn't matter. If you want your list to be private, I'll just say lists aren't private, like whatever. But I just won't give it out to anybody until I have some security around it. Anyway, which is dumb to think about. Like you guys remember the first thing I built in Soapbox was like a login. I mean, that kind of makes sense because Soapbox is based on friendships. So it actually doesn't make insane sense, right? Calendar in here. Oh, no, Fluff. No, streaks are bad for me. So for this app, like it's actually forgiving. This app is, fuck. How many was that? Was it 2? I'll do the second one in a second. So this is supposed to be forgiving. Because it is, I'll do the second one. I think you have to wait a little bit, but because I beat myself up already. And I'm a perfectionist, and perfectionists can be very detrimental. Like perfectionism can be really bad. So there are some perfectionists who, and it's unhealthy for them too, but they actually get shit done. But I am a perfectionist who doesn't. So that's exactly right. Along with Chris, I'm going to pin that shit. That is my issue. Like if I break it, but it will fluff. What it will do is be an imperfectionist. Amen to that. What it will do is store how long you've worked on something. So let's say you like, or how many times you've done it, or like, yeah, basically how long you've worked on something. So like, I think it'll just, no, I think it's just going to say how many times it was completed and whether or not it was completed. I mean, you could probably get the data of how long you've worked on it. It will be here, like the amount of time spent. But I can't decide if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Because I don't want it to lie, right? I don't want it to say, yeah, perfect is the enemy of done. I don't want it to lie and say like, yo, I mean, done is the enemy of done. Scope creep is the enemy of done. Everything is the enemy of done. As a matter of fact, done is just like an island by itself, and everybody like... Yeah, minimum viable, perfect. Okay. So Python with Django, SQL, light database, maybe eventually Flutter. I think it'd be really cool if it was a mobile. I'm already thinking about it in terms of mobile, so it will be API based. Okay. And how do we feel about coding this until it's done. Like, this is the thing that I'm going to do for the next however many weeks until it's done. Oh, hi, squad. You're tearing me apart, squad. Is that, no? I like that too, Benson. I will just work on it until it's done. Until it's perfect, you're right. Hold on, Fluff. Do I need to stream until it's perfect? Because I think that might be eternity. It could possibly be infinite time. Perfect. Sweet. And I wonder if this doesn't need, what this needs is like increments. It doesn't need a list of times. It needs like increments. So I just need like minutes, hours, and that's it. Probably I just need the 2, and then I can just increment it. Like that doesn't even need to be part of the app. Fuck! I'm not forgetting I'm not forgetting the second one either. People who don't know about word ban, so Coder is like the king of word banning and always picks the thing that I will say the most. Is this stuff you need to get done in a day or over longer periods of time? Both. Fluff, it's both. Oh no, is Bubbles broken? Hold on a minute. Who broke Bubbles? Well, shit. How did that even happen? I wonder if Wordban broke Bubbles. Everything is broken. Everything is cool when you're smart on the team. It is your fault though, Coder. I guess we don't have celebrate or... Hold on. This might mess up word ban. Okay, hold on. Let's check this. Fixed it. Burble. IRL bubbles is off. Yeah, I turned it off. Alan, you want your hundy back? Can I even give you a hundy back? I can't. Not right now. I can't give it for the celebrate. Okay. How do y'all like, and we can talk about this later. So this is my stack, Python with Django, SQLite database. Should I do like a little diagram of what I need? Or you think I'm okay with like the methods, the list, like, am I okay here? Or should I do something more robust? I don't want to over engineer it. An extra 100 seconds, you bet. That sounds good. Okay, I gotta add another WBA. Charming. Me Omniplex, I'm building a kind of like a Taskmaster app. I'm building an app. Fuck. 5? I am building something that, look at how cold it is. It's so cold that my nose is actually not like the right color when I press on it because it's so cold. I have no circulation in my nose. Project. This project is to help me hack myself to doing unimportant things or things that may be important, but I need to break them up into smaller pieces. So essentially, I want to, so for example, I showered right before the stream and I was like, I should have like showered at 3 p.m. Right. And so if I had something that said, my daily like shower in it and it said shower and then gave me like a time limit on showering, or a minimum, I guess it would be a limit in this case. I would do it, right? I would just do it. I would be like, okay, I've got the dopamine, I've got the time, we can do this. And yes, me Omniplex. I don't need a reminder to shower at all. I wanted to balance my life a little bit so that I'm not always doing things at the last moment. So it's essentially not reminding me to shower, but it's like reminding me to do it sooner. Like I'm saying, hey app, I've got some time, I've got some energy, prioritize my next thing. And so there's like a work home toggle. Yes, a time management app. Yeah. But it's not there to manage my time. It's there to get me started. What? I said it? Really? Is that 6? I'm pretty sure you're going to be the death of me, Coder. All right. Does that mean I got to stream sometime tomorrow? I do actually want to do a banned word. There's a lot of stuff that I'd love to do with banned words, but okay. This is all the things I wanted to do today. I wanted to like just set it up and get it started. I don't think I'm going to write a to-do list for it or anything. I'm just going to like hit the ground running. 11 hours behind your time. Well, hello. How are you doing, Naveen? Workout stream tomorrow. So tomorrow I have to wake up at 7 o'clock. I have to teach little babies how to swim. After I teach babies how to swim, I have to do an 8-mile run. Depending on whether my shoes, I got new shoes and they haven't come yet. So they'll be here Monday. So I'm going to do an 8-mile run. I'm doing it at the gym. But I thought about streaming it because I usually do it at night. You missed what I'm writing? I'm going to use Django, Wilfred. I'm writing it's a hacking app so that I do stuff. So I start stuff. So it's like, it's kind of like a to-do list, but I don't give a fuck if I do any of it. But if I have energy and I can't prioritize my day, then I'm going to have the list, randomize the list of stuff that I have and then give me a time minimum for it. And then it will store my accomplishments because that's really important. I don't tell myself anything good. I'm like, you don't finish anything, you don't do anything. So if it stores how much time I spent on something or the amount of accomplishment that I had, like, or the really important things when I finish them, if it stores that, then that's really great too. And you can't write a to-do for this. Yeah, you haven't created it. Yeah, but it's going to be a little different than that. So I could, it's not really a to-do list project, because that's not the intent. It may look like that. It's not the intent. The intent is to get me started on stuff that I don't do. Yeah. It is cool. Dopadone. Yes, I have dopamine. I'm going to dopa do a thing. I have enough dopamine to do a thing. And I'd like the app to tell me what to dopa do. Yes, that's right. Okay, I will. That'll be what my Git, that'll be the Git name. Actually, I was going to call it something random like my box or something. I don't know. Something risque, you know, because I've got vibrator and what else do I have? Didn't I make something else that was kind of risque? Vibe box. Yeah, only scans. That's right. Only scans. Only scans, vibrator. Yeah, I love that shit. So we'll pick a good name for it, but maybe Dopadone will be the, I don't know, it's not an easy to market name. All right, y'all. Okay. So I think that I am tired enough to go to sleep, but am motivated enough to start this next week. I'm going to try, and we will see how this goes. I'm going to try to set up the environment ahead of time so that we don't have to suffer through that together. But it might not happen. No, Fafin, I almost said it again. Task tricks? Ooh, turning task tricks. I like that. I love that. That's also very subtle, but it is on brand, I would say. I like that. I like that. All right, cool. Okay. So we're going to raid time because she rocks, and then use Docker? Sure, yeah. We'll see. All right, and I'm going to I'll see you next week. I am tricking myself into getting tasks done, and it's tricks. Yes. Have a nice one, everybody. Task late. Oh, like my vibrator? Oh, like a flashlight. A task light. I don't know. All right, I owe you all a new stream because Coder's Magic hit word banned. So I've got one more stream on the books that I gotta get going. So that's gonna be fun. I think I owe 2 streams right now, maybe 3. So I have some extra streams. Maybe I'll do a 24-hour. I've been wanting to. We should do a 24-hour soon. I think it'd be fun. All right, y'all, we're going to raid time. I love y'all. Thank you so much for the hype train tonight, for the subs and the bits and everything. I just appreciate all of you all the time. See you soon. Lots of love.